What's going on, guys? Lone Driver Mike again, bringing you guys another video. Guys, how's it going? Guys, in this video we're actually going to talk about Grubhub. So the Grubhub card, you guys should have got the Grubhub card in the mail by now. Some markets already had it. Like my friend David in Ohio, he's had it since last August. So some markets already have the order and pay orders on Grubhub. Some of you guys already got the pay card and have already been doing them. Now, I have a group on Facebook. It's called The Gig Economy. So I'm the owner of that, and a lot of people come to me for advice because I have good advice. I make videos. I'm really knowledgeable about deliveries and Uber and Lyft and Grubhub and Doordash and Postmates and Uber Eats. So anyways, basically what I've been finding out is that some of these order and pay orders on Grubhub, where you have to use the card, where you have to order it and pay with the card, not a lot of them, but a good amount of restaurants are actually denying drivers from ordering the food because they found out it's with Grubhub, and a lot of them say they don't work with third-party delivery apps. So there's one way to get around that. So my friend Scott in Tennessee, right? He just got the card recently. Okay, so he got an order for this restaurant. He decided to go in to place the order inside. He brought in his Grubhub bag, and he had his Grubhub card without, and it said Grubhub on the card. And the waitress stopped him right there and said, "Hold on, let me get the manager real quick." He threw up his hands like, "What the hell?" Manager came out, explained, "Oh, sorry, you're with Grubhub. We don't do orders from you guys." So he attempted to explain that you won't be charged a fee. It's not going to cost you extra money or anything. And the managers just didn't give a fuck, right? I've had personal experience with this. I've had 3 restaurants. Now my friend made a comment the other day, and she said, "Well, why don't you just explain how it benefits them and blah blah blah?" But I tried to tell her, I said, "Look, if these restaurants don't work with third-party delivery apps, then even if you explain it to them and you're nice about it, they're still gonna say no." Like I had 3 different restaurants. One was from a franchise, 2 was from a mom and pop shop, right? And they said, "Oh no Grubhub, no Grubhub." I said, "Look, man, you're not gonna be charged extra money. You're gonna make more money. You don't have to worry about dishes. You don't have to worry about seating people. I place the order, I pick up the order, and I leave. And you guys collect all the money. Grubhub's not gonna charge you a fee because you don't have their tablet." And they said, "Oh, sorry, sir. We don't do Grubhub orders." That's what happened to my friend Scott. So what I started to do was, I said, "Okay, let me try to think of a solution here." Because a lot of these order and pay orders on Grubhub actually pay pretty good. They pay pretty decent. So I was like, okay, let me figure this out. So what I decided to do was, when you get an order and pay order on Grubhub, instead of placing the order at the restaurant and exposing yourself, and just call it over the phone. If you call it over the phone and say, "Okay, I'd like to place an order to go," don't say nothing about Grubhub, anything like that. And this goes for other apps like Doordash, if you got to use the card. Doordash, Postmates, if you got to use the card. It's faster anyways. So anyways, just call it in. Place the order, look at the app, order what they ordered. Boom. Most places 15-20 minutes. You get there, don't bring in your bag. Don't bring in your delivery bag, because once they see it, and if they're strict and they don't allow Grubhub orders or Doordash orders, then they're gonna automatically say, oh no, sorry. So don't bring your bag in. And when you give them your card, on the card it actually says Grubhub on it. So what I did was I put some black tape over it, but what I'm probably gonna do is get some white paint, because the card is actually white. Get some white out and just erase the Grubhub part. That's all you got to do. So what you do is you call it over the phone, show up. Oh, and by the way, don't have a Grubhub shirt on. Don't have like any type of Grubhub anywhere. Don't bring your bag in. Don't put your Grubhub shirt on. If you have it on, take it off. And when you give them the card, make sure that Grubhub, the word Grubhub on the card is not there and they can't see it. Right? So when you do that, they can't figure out like, oh, this guy's with Grubhub, you know, we're gonna cancel the order. There's no way they can there's no way they can find out. So as long as you do that, then you're doing okay. My friend Scott, he took my advice. He thanked me. He was very thankful for me and my advice or whatever. The other day he took 6 orders. All of them were order and pay on Grubhub. He made like over $100 just off of 6 orders. So anyways, guys, you don't want to miss out on these type of orders. Now, let's say for example, if it's a low payout, it's kind of far, you could still reject them. You could still reject the order. You don't have to accept the order. So anyways, that's just one way to get around it. There was another person in my group that the manager actually yelled at her and actually made her cry, and I said, oh, fuck that. So I told her, hey, what's the name of that restaurant? Because we can get them shut down right now. And she didn't want to tell me the name of the restaurant, so it's whatever. But yeah, man, if you fuck with my drivers, the people in my group, and you make them cry, and you know, she was just trying to do her job, man. And that's fucked up, because she was just trying to do her job, and the manager freaked out because she brought in her Grubhub bag and she had her Grubhub shirt on. And so I told everyone, I said, no, just like I said, do it my way. Call it over the phone, go in there, make sure you have no Grubhub gear on or your bag. Don't bring that in. And when you pay with the card, make sure you erase that Grubhub word. Whether you put black tape over it, white it out, do whatever you got to do. Get a Sharpie and black it out. Do whatever you got to do. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been telling all my people in my group to do. Because these orders, you know, a lot of markets have already had these type of orders on Grubhub, but a lot of places like Sacramento, it just became available January 7th. And so for the last few days I gotten a few, but since I didn't do it the way that I said right now, I had to cancel, because like, oh, you're with Grubhub. So to me, in my opinion, I wouldn't even risk it. Every order and pay order, I would call it over the phone. Go in there. Don't take your Grubhub bag in. Don't take any type of delivery bag inside the restaurant. Make sure you give them the card, but make sure that word Grubhub is marked out. And that's it. And after that, you should not have a problem. You know, time is money. You go in there and they say no, you got to cancel it. You got to call Grubhub. My friend said he actually called Grubhub and the customer actually called the manager at that restaurant and cussed him out. So he did. I know they have a strict policy about it, but if you're the customer, yeah, you're gonna be pissed about that shit. So anyways, guys, do it like that and you should have no problems. So anyways, it's my day off today, and gonna see a movie or something, I think. So anyways, guys, thanks for your support. Please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, guys, that's it. That's all I've got to say. All right, guys, peace out. See ya.